This car has sold more than 10 million units worldwide, making it the best-selling Mercedes of all time. Think about that for a second. 10 million people put their trust, money, and pride into this model. That alone tells you the C Class is more than just a luxury sedan. It's a global icon, a car that carries the weight of tradition while constantly reinventing itself for a new era. The Mercedes Benz C Class has been called the Baby S Class for a reason. It takes the design, the luxury, and the advanced technology from the flagship model and brings it into a more approachable size and price. What you're about to see is how the C Class blends elegance, comfort, and performance in a way that very few competitors can match. And stay with me, because in a moment I'll reveal something about its driving experience that might surprise you. At first glance, the exterior already tells a story of refinement mixed with athleticism. The front grille, with its bold star shining at the center, instantly grabs attention. Those sharp LED headlights stretch outward like focused eyes, giving the car a confident face. Take a look at the side profile: smooth surfaces, sculpted lines, and wheels that can go up to 19 inches, depending on the trim. It's subtle luxury, not screaming for attention, but every detail whispers precision. And when you walk to the back, those slim horizontal taillights, inspired by the S-Class, add a modern signature that makes the car look wider, sportier, and firmly planted. The C-Class is not trying to look like anything else, it's defining its own balance of class and presence. But wait until you see the inside, it's just as impressive. The moment you step in, you realize this isn't just a compact sedan, it feels like a lounge on wheels. The huge vertical infotainment screen dominates the dashboard, floating seamlessly against a backdrop of flowing surfaces. The turbine-style air vents feel futuristic, and at night, ambient lighting in 64 different colors lets you create the atmosphere you want: calm blue for long drives or fiery red for spirited ones. The seats wrap around you with comfort, whether you go for fabric, leatherette, or premium Napa leather. Even the stitching and trim details remind you this is not built to a budget, it's built to a standard. Rear passengers get more legroom than before, a big upgrade that makes this compact sedan feel more like a mid-size luxury car. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to sit in a mini S-Class, this is it. Under the hood, Mercedes kept things clever. Every C-Class now comes with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. That little electric boost doesn't just save fuel, it gives you an extra kick when you need it. Standard models push out around 255 horsepower, which means 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. That's quick enough to keep you smiling, but smooth enough for everyday driving. And here's the fun part, the car's 9-speed automatic transmission shifts so seamlessly, you almost forget it's working, until you punch the throttle and feel the instant downshift. Would you want this over a BMW 3 Series or Audi A4? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious where you stand. On the road, the C-Class feels composed, like it's always one step ahead of you. The steering is sharp, the suspension absorbs bumps without losing agility, and it corners with confidence. Imagine driving through a winding road. Most sedans in this class will either feel too soft or too stiff. The Mercedes nails that middle ground, where comfort and sport live side by side. And if you go for the AMG line package, the car's stance gets even lower and tighter, with more aggressive styling cues to match. It's not just about numbers, it's about how the car makes you feel in motion. And here's a little story. When Mercedes engineers tested the latest C-Class on German autobahns, they weren't just chasing speed. They wanted to create a sedan that could handle 120 miles per hour all day long and still feel calm. That's the DNA you sense every time you sit behind the wheel. Safety is one area where Mercedes has always tried to lead rather than follow, and the C-Class is no exception. Look closely at the front bumper and windshield and you'll notice tiny sensors and cameras carefully tucked away. They're not just there for show, this car is constantly scanning the road to protect you. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking are all part of the package. In simple words, the car can brake for you if traffic suddenly stops, steer you back if you drift, and even keep a safe distance without you touching the pedals. And here's something worth noting. In crash tests, the C-Class has consistently scored among the best in its class. That means if the unexpected happens, you're surrounded by some of the most advanced safety engineering on the road. Technology doesn't stop at safety, it's woven into the whole experience. The centerpiece is that massive touchscreen in the middle, powered by the latest MBUX system. Think of it as your digital co-pilot. Navigation, media, phone calls, even climate control, it's all controlled here with sharp graphics and fluid animations. And if you don't want to touch the screen, just say, "Hey Mercedes," and the voice assistant comes alive. Ask it to turn up the heat, find the nearest gas station, or play your favorite music. It understands natural language, not just robotic commands. Take a glance at the driver's display, and you'll see a fully digital instrument cluster that can switch themes, from sporty gauges to minimalist layouts. For tech lovers, it's like sitting inside a gadget with wheels, but for everyone else, it's intuitive and easy to use. What's clever is how Mercedes balances high-tech with pure comfort. For example, heated and ventilated seats are available, but so is a fragrance system that gently diffuses scent through the air vents. Small touches like these remind you that the C Class is about creating an experience, not just a drive. If you've ever stepped into a car and immediately felt calm, that's exactly what Mercedes is going for. Now let's talk money, because luxury always comes with a price. The Mercedes Benz C Class starts at around $45,000 in the United States, but as you climb trims and add packages, it can easily cross $55,000 or more. For that, you get choices like the premium trim, the exclusive trim, and the AMG line, each adding more style and features. Compared to rivals like the BMW 3 Series and Audi A4, the pricing is competitive, but the C Class leans harder into luxury and technology than pure sport. That's why the target audience is slightly different. If you want the sharpest cornering car, BMW still makes a strong case. But if you want something that feels like a mini S-Class, with comfort and class as top priorities, the Mercedes shines. Which would you prefer? Drop your choice below. I'd love to see which side wins. The market for compact luxury sedans is tougher than ever, with electric models starting to grab attention too. Yet the C Class manages to hold its ground because it feels timeless. Mercedes understands that while performance and gadgets are important, the emotional side of owning a car matters just as much. When you drive a C Class, you're not just moving from A to B. You're stepping into a symbol, a car that tells the world you value elegance, tradition, and innovation all in one package. Think about pulling up to a dinner or a business meeting in this car. Every line, every light, and every detail sends a quiet message. This is luxury, but not loud luxury. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't need to brag. Before we wrap up, let me drop one more thought. Mercedes has built the C Class to feel like a bridge between the past and the future. Traditional engines, yes, but paired with hybrid tech. Classic sedan design, yes, but mixed with futuristic interiors. It's a balance that many brands try, but very few actually nail. And the C Class? It nails it. So here's the big question for you. Is the Mercedes Benz C Class the perfect luxury sedan for your life, or would you still lean toward one of its rivals? Let me know in the comments below, because the debate between Mercedes, BMW, and Audi is one that never ends. This car may not scream for attention, but it doesn't need to. It's not just a machine, it's a presence, a companion, and for many, a dream realized on 4 wheels. If you enjoyed this look at the Mercedes Benz C Class, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts below. More stories about the world's most iconic cars are coming, and you won't want to miss them.